Hello everyone, and welcome again to a new video of web development, web hacking and development tips. So today we are going to go through a new challenge from Tryhackme, which is called Passcode. So in this challenge, I have already deployed my machine on this IP address, and let's see what we have here. We may have found a way to break into the dark inject blockchain, exploiting a vulnerability in their system. This might be our only chance to stop them for good. So let's dive in. So guys, here we have the contract called challenge. Okay, we have state variables. We have a string, boolean, unit, and string. Okay, we have a constructor, and I explained what is a constructor in the last video. It's a special function that runs only once when the contract is deployed. Okay, here we have another function hint. It's an external function. It's a state view function, returns string. And here we have an unlock function. It's external and returns boolean. Okay, and it takes an input equal to code to unlock the flag. Here we have isSolved function, and here we have get the flag function. So let's start by solving this challenge. So what I did now, first thing, I get the ABI of the where's passcode. This is the ABI of our contract, so we can interact with it. So we can interact with the contract through this ABI. And here we're gonna do some coding. Okay, let's start. First thing first we should do is we have to import our Web3 library. So from Web3 import Web3. This one is lowercase. Okay, from Web3 import Web3, and we need to import also JSON. Let's do it. Okay, we have to connect to our provider Web3, and it's HTTP provider. Our node is HTTP. Yeah. Okay, we did this already in the previous video. It's the HTTP provider, and one more thing like I want to do, which I consider like a best practice, is I want to check my connection to the blockchain. So print connected, else print not connected. Okay, now we have to provide our ABI with open, I name it passcode.json as file, and we have to do ABI equal json.load f. We have to provide the contract address Web3, check some address. This line of this function, it's prevent any error in the address format or something like that. So the Python code be able to read the address of the contract of the wallet correctly. 0x. So let's go and check. So inspect. Let's see. This is the player wallet. Let's take it also. My wallet. Check. Sun. Okay. And private key. Okay. No, we don't need anything. No. Parenthesis to grab the private key. Inspect. This is the contract then. Let's take it. B. Private key. Inspect. Let's take it also. Okay. So we have provided contract address, my wallet, and the private keys. And we have said that we put Web3 to checksum address and Web3 to checksum address for the wallet, and don't need it for the private key. And maybe you are asking why we did this and not for the private key. Well, in the checksum address, it adds capitalization to certain letters in the address based on the hash of the address itself, and it helps prevent sending to the wrong address, and it also standardizes formatting across dApps and too many things. So same thing for the contract and the wallet, but for the private key, if the private key, mistyping the private key is invalid, and all the code will drop. The execution will not be of the code will not be, the transaction will not be sent. So, but for example here, to the contract, to the address, or to the wallets, or in general wallets, if you missed, there is a typo in the wallets, and here the private key is fine, there is nothing wrong with it. It would be ending by sending your funds, for example, to the wrong wallet, so, or to the wrong contract address. So that's why we use checksum address. You can do much more research about it if you want to. So let's proceed now. Now what we are going to do, we need to get the hint. Yes, we need to get the hint. Get the hint is a view function, so nothing else. So there is nothing, we don't have to send any transaction, just we need to call the function. So let's say hint, and we do. First thing before that, we have to create our contract instance. Sorry guys for the typo. Instance, which is 1 second, sorry, I need to check something so quick. So contract instance is W3 ETH contract. It's address, contract address, and ABI, which provided earlier, it's equal to ABI. Okay. And now what we said we need to do, yes, we need to see the hint, which is contract instance functions hint call, and let's print the hint. Let me go through this code step by step so I can see what is happening. Okay, everything is okay, everything is in place. Let's go and run it normally. Hint, let's check. It's hint contract instance. Okay, let's run the code. I don't want to see any errors. So what is the name? It's passcode.py. Connected, and the code is 333. So the hint provides us with the code that we need to send to this function. Okay, so we need to send this input to unlock the flag with true, and we will be able to get our flag. Okay, let's try with is solved and see what is gonna return. Normally it will return false. Okay, is solved. This one hint is solved, and let's keep it this way. Let's keep it hint. Okay, so let's send passcode solved false. Okay, it's false. So let's go. Let's create a transaction. That's what we need to do. Contract instance functions, and what is it? The name unlock external returns boolean. We need to send a transaction with an input. Okay, so unlock, our input going to be 333. Gonna build the transaction. Parentheses. Let's build our transaction. Okay, first thing first, we need the chain ID, which is 31337. We need gas, how much gas we are to spend. Let's say 50,000. It's enough for this transaction. Gas price, going to put not too much, Web3, two-way, and 01 G-way. Okay, that's how much I'm willing to spend per unit of gas. 0.1. Yes, we need the nonce for the wallet, which is going to be W3 Ethereum get transaction counts of the wallet, my wallet that we are going to use to send the transaction. Okay, everything is in place. This is, we created here our transaction. Now we need to sign it with our private key. Sign tx equal to w3 if account function is sign transaction. Which transaction? It's the tx app, and we have to sign it with the private key of that wallet. Okay, account sign transaction, and now we have to send tx send. Let's say w3 Ethereum. Let's send raw transaction. Let's sign. I'm gonna send the sign tx as a raw transaction. Okay, and now for the is solved, we're going to see true, which means the challenge is solved. Let's save this and let's run it. Let's clear this. Let's say there is a mistake here. Yeah, okay, we have to put this one. It's clear. Connected. True. The challenge is solved now, and we can go and grab our flag. So as you can see, I spent some gas on the last transaction, and here we don't have any function that provide us with balance. Yes, nice. So what we did here, we get the hint. It's a function view to provide us with the hint. Okay, and what else? We send it. We send the code with this function. We create transaction. We sign it and we send it, and we were able to solve the challenge. Here, let's call for this function. It's only view also. So I'm gonna delete everything here. We don't need it, and we are going to do get flag. Okay, let's get flag. Get flag. Print get flag. Sorry, there is a mistake here. Yeah. Connected, and this is our flag. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon in a new video where I will show you another method, how we are going to get the code, this code, without interacting with this function. So please like my video, and if you have any question, feel free to comment. Thank you so much.